Got a screenplay in your head but not on paper? Meet Scribbler, the AI scriptwriter that turns your ideas into professional screenplays in minutes.
All right, the heart chakra. The mantra for the heart chakra is Yam. Yam, located at the center of the chest. It's love and acceptance and compassion, which is body, spirit, and soul. Body, spirit, and soul. Love, acceptance, and compassion is body, spirit, and soul. Mhm, mhm. The color is green. Mhm. Hello.
Hey.
Mhm. You done with your live?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with work.
Mhm. You okay? Boundaries. Boundaries. Growth. Some of y'all got to be able to set your boundaries to grow. Set your boundaries to grow. Grow. Set your boundaries to grow. Mm, 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 mm. And then we have stone circle. Stone circle. In ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects the worship into yourself. Stone circle. And that's me for sure. Stone circle. So you have to set boundaries with growth. And then also set boundaries with your pinnacle stars. Set boundaries, you grow, and then you got the stone circle. Mhm. Ooh, the angels are watching out for you and protecting you. Fire signs. The lovers. The lovers. Celebration coins. Bye. Celebration coins. Rainbows. Celebration. Celebration. Celebrations. So this is for fire signs. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Fire signs and Sagittarius to be exact. Utilizing our heart chakra, which is love, acceptance, and which is love, acceptance, and compassion. Spirit is love. Body is acceptance. And your mind is compassion. Or your soul is compassion. Your soul is compassion. Your spirit is love. Your body is acceptance. Accept who you are. Be yourself. Love yourself and show compassion to the world. So, love, acceptance, and compassion. And then you have spirit, body, and mind. Mind is the soul, spirit is love, and body is to be able to accept yourself so that you may be successful, love yourself, and be true to yourself as well. And you can accomplish that by utilizing your heart chakra, which is yang. So mantras are very powerful because if you continue to say your mantras, you'll be able to really manifest and develop things and be able to protect your energy as well with mantras so that you can be able to teach and still preserve your energy while working in business as well. And that's what you have to do to have a successful marriage. You got to be able to balance it out and show the partner as much attention as you do your business. And life is business and life is working too. So that's why you have, and for time, it just takes time. All things come in time. Okay, all things come in time. All things come in due time. All right, all things come in due time. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. You're going to get it. It's just a matter of when you're going to be able to get that. And then also we have coins. Okay, so the times and coins. If you remember the time when we fell in love, do you remember the time when we first met? Do you remember the time? All right, so time is going to take time to get money. So you go to your ancestors, but you are going to receive your coins. Okay, and then there are rainbows. To each and brighter day, there is a rainbow. The rainbows come after the storm. So since there's literally was a storm, so now there's rainbows. Do you remember the time? Do, do, do. All right, so now we're going to use these oracle cards as well. All right, we have the Ace of Swords, clarification. Clarification is good so that you can see what's going on in your life and why things are going on that you may pick up, especially if they are negative. So clarification with the Ace of Swords is good, as well as the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you're having to help others, take a position of helping others and train people, but also multitasking, running your company, and all that is going to be ending in October. Meanwhile, using magic, Eight of Pentacles, the structure of working, a work structure with the Eight of Pentacles, a work structure, and also use your magic to get your pentacles. Okay, use your magic to get your pentacles, which is this is the magician card. It's a major arcadia. So use your magic to get what you want, to be strong and to manifest in this physical world. Also, there are 36 founders at least, the main 36. So we're going to see to activate the spirits, you want to make sure that you raise your vibration, and how you raise your vibration is by saying Om, Om, Om. And that's how you put things together. And that's how you get hope. So there's always hope. Hope is a God, right? Hope is a God, right? It's one of the 36 gods. It's number 22 or 36. It's hope. Okay, hope is number and Anukit, Anuket, Anukit. All right, is the god of the day that we'll be working with today is Anukit. I'll get my head, everyone. Anukit is the god that we'll be working with today. Anukit. It's like, oh, Anukit, the 22nd god, well, 22nd founder god. Goddess of harmony, just no, that's not it. She is depicted as a woman with a high headdress made of reeds or ostrich feathers. More rarely, she is represented in the form of a gazelle, being the goddess of the Nile. She is linked into floods, which brings nourishment, fertility, and prosperity to the earth. This is where she gets her name. She who surrounds. That is her invasion of the lands that embrace every being to bring fertility and happiness. She represents the generosity that gives the rise to life. Trust in the protection of Anuki, who will guide you and bolster your courage, who gives you intensity and hope, even when recommunications of sacrifices arise. Remember that hope is in the heart of the optimist. All right. So optimistic being November, being Sagittarius, that would be who you work with. A new kid, hope. And I do remember that because I remember walking with my mom in Third Ward, in a shop Third Ward, and I seen hope. I said it was the H, and I seen hope, but not knowing that our ancestors are 36, the 36 ancestors or 36 tribes was, which is not the 12 tribes, but 36 tribes. It was not 12 tribes, it was 36 tribes. It was not 12 tribes, it was 36 tribes. So there was 12 tribes, there was 36. All right. And the 22nd God of the day that I will personally be working with manifestations is hope, which is a new kit. All right, a new kit. So thank you for tapping in and thank you for the thumbs up. So you would say om, om, because ohms really work, and ohms is measured by vibrations. So which is like the Libra sign, I believe. Om, so the balance is the spiritual world and the physical world. That's the balance. Your pineal gland is that ball that's in the middle between the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. The left side of your brain is the spiritual world. The right side of your brain is the physical world. In order to be a God, you have to have a body, a soul, and a spirit. In order to be a God, that's why there's three. You have to have a body, a soul, and a spirit. Okay? To access your spirit, to raise your vibrations, is you must say Om. 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 All right. That's all we have for now. Also, love, acceptance, and compassion is love is spirit. So anybody say spirit, what is spirit? Spirit is love. So when you need to raise your spirit, you can say Om, or you can also say Yam. Okay, Om, Yam, Om, Yam, Om, Yam, Om, Om, Yam, Om, yeah. And you do that however long you need to protect your energy. All right. If you're feeling like you're feeling vibrating at a low vibration, then that's what you would do. And then when you continue to do it, in 5 or so years, you should be where you want to be, if not have went a lot further than where you got. All right, because when you work with vibrations, it really does work and it makes sense because then you start manifesting. So you start going through the steps, the first 7 steps. All right, Om Yam. All right, Lam. And that's why even in the Holy Quran, it says Alif Lam Ra. All right, Alif Lam Ra. All right, so notice in some of the surahs they have three words, and those words are very powerful. Those are chants. So only prophets understand those words. But when you say Alif, Lam, and Ra, you become a prophet, which means being able to get information and downloads from Allah, the Most High, the gods, the Spirit, and different things. And Allah being the gatekeeper, which is this Allah meaning arm, leg, arm, head, the 5-point star. All right. Is anybody have any questions? So today's chakra is Yam, which is the heart chakra, which is 432 hertz. And then also the spirit is love. So when you hear spirit, that's love. Okay, because your love, when you love and you vibrate, and how loving yourself is vibrating at a 432 hertz. You need to be at least at 1,000 hertz, 1,000. All right, so meaning like 432 is way better than none, or vibrating at a lower frequency, if that makes any sense. All right, Alif, Lam, Ra, Ra, and that's a whole nother story in itself. All right, but I want you to know what's going on so that you can protect your energy, because vampires come out in the daytime, not at night. They come out in the daytime. Freaks come out at night. Vampires come out in the daytime. Telling y'all what I know. You gotta protect your energy. I don't know, but it seems like the daytime is a lot harder protecting your energy than the nighttime, to me. Because at night, unless you work at night, everybody's on the same playing field. Everybody's equal. So that's why I say that. But unless you have no questions, remember Anukit is the god of hope. So you want hope, go to Anukit. All right, remember that. You want hope, go to Anukit. Anukit is the god of hope. Any other more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? In today's class, we were talking about the heart chakra. The mantra for the heart chakra is Yam, and it's about love, acceptance, and compassion, which is your mind, your body, and your spirit. And they say you was born without a spirit, and spirit is love. So if you was born without a spirit, that means you don't love yourself. And if you don't have a spirit, how can you love yourself? Which is why we have to learn how to love ourselves. But we was born with that because we didn't know as a baby that we could not love ourselves. Nobody told you as a baby, hate yourself. So that comes with time, being programmed, your diet, channeling, doing the metaphysical work, and different things like that. Is a lot to it than what you think. But once you do the work, you're able to manifest achieve, and believe. Manifest, achieve, and believe. Manifest, achieve, and believe. Any more questions? Mm-hmm. 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 To think that we was born without a soul is why I would be angry until I really learned what my soul was. And after I learned what my soul was, I wasn't angry anymore. It didn't make no sense to be angry because I knew that I had a spirit. And me waking up without a spirit is to truly not understanding who I am. So like Baba G taught us, that's why you love yourself. Peace to the guys. I love myself.